Welcome back. Today we have two key leaders from the Inn of the Good Shepherd. We're joined by outgoing Executive Director Myles Vanni and the organization's new Executive Director, Jack Christie, on his very first day. We'll be introducing Jack to the community and discussing the approval of their settlement offer for their vital affordable housing project. Myles and Jack, thank you for being here.
Wonderful. Thank you for inviting us today.
Yeah, no, appreciate it. Let's start with Jack. It's your first day.
It is,
And
big
you're
day.
straight from Scotland. You weren't born and raised here. So who's Jack?
No, I was born in Scotland. I was born in a small place called Dumfries, which is in the southwest of Scotland. It's basically the home of where Robert Burns is buried. It's a big claim to fame from where I was born. Yeah. So I arrived in Canada last July, in 2024, after I had a change in family circumstances. So I came across with my beautiful Canadian wife, and we moved here last July. So yeah.
Wow, that's very exciting. And so what attracted you to the Inn of the Good Shepherd here in Sarnia?
It's quite an interesting little story. Myself and my wife were doing a little road trip, and we ended up in Sarnia, primarily because Sarnia's ancestral connections to the Scottish community. So we thought we'd come and visit the city. About a week later, I saw the position advertised, and it really fitted with my experience I had in Scotland. And I decided to apply, and luckily I was successful with the interview process, and now I'm here in Sarnia.
Congratulations. Myles, how does it feel to be starting the process to pass on the torch? And you're confident because you selected him, so you must like the guy.
Absolutely. We had a committee from our board do the interviewing process. I'm really excited because there's always the apprehension, are you going to find kind of the right person for the job? And we interviewed a number of candidates, and Jack really jumped to the top. So we're excited. He has experience running not-for-profit organizations in Scotland, River Youth, did a lot of the same kind of work we do here at the Inn. What I think one of the things that struck the board when we interviewed was when he came here, of course, a new Canadian, you can't work right away. So he jumped in volunteering a couple days a week at the Lambton Food Bank. So I think that speaks really well to his character and his compassion for helping people.
Yeah, that's awesome. And Jack, tell us about, I guess your experience previous to this that's going to hopefully help you in this role.
Yes, previous to this, I was working for an organisation called River Kids. We basically help families who, through circumstances of experiencing poverty, or they don't have any possessions of their own. So we're working exactly with families who are experiencing homelessness, low-income families, also working with individuals who had to leave their home due to domestic violence and things like that. So a sort of background for that. Previous to that, I'd worked with a homeless unit, a homeless organisation as well, who help people go into their sort of first home after moving out of the homeless unit, going into the first tenancy in Scotland. Prior to that, I had maybe about 15 years corporate experience. So I've worked in everything from healthcare, I've worked with an ATM software company, and I worked with a large soccer team in Glasgow as well. So.
A large soccer team. We'll have to get you in talking about that later. Maybe get some good photos of you playing soccer.
I was actually working in the retail side, unfortunately. My playing days are long over.
Okay, fair enough. Speaking of exciting things, before the show we were talking about how, even in my introduction, how Sarnia City Council basically approved a motion so that your settlement offer would be accepted, and you were there, Myles.
Yes.
What was that like, and what were your thoughts when you got the green light?
It was wonderful to hear that message. It was actually my birthday that day, so it was a great birthday gift to be able to have the city accept our settlement offer and to be able to move that process forward. We're actually meeting with the city and the Ontario Lands Tribunal tomorrow, just to finalize all those details so that we can move forward on it. Now the next step is to do a kind of a financial assessment of the building plans, the construction costs, the operations of it, and where that funding may come from. Be it from Canada Mortgage and Housing or the New Build Canada organization that's being put together by the new federal government. So if we can nail that funding down, then the next step is to approve and go ahead with it.